once again, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name's Hannah. I do a lot of random stuff on this channel. Sometimes I talk about tattoos, sometimes I talk about retail, sometimes I do true crime. It's a mixed bag here. You never know what you're gonna get. Box of chocolates, yada yada yada. Yes, I mess with my hair a lot. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You might not want to watch me then, but it's just something that I do. It's a habit of mine. See, there I go again. It's kind of like a nervous thing, even though I wouldn't particularly say that I'm like nervous on camera. It is kind of like a little nervous, fidgety habit or whatever. So if you don't like that, I'm so sorry about it. That's just who I am. There's tons of other YouTubers who don't do that. So yeah, I'm just tired of seeing comments about it because like I'm very aware of it. I've tried to stop doing it before, but it always happens. I don't know. I'm sorry. I mess with my hair. I didn't know it was illegal to have nervous habits on the internet. My bad. But anyway, I'm gonna stop being salty for a sec and just get into this video because that's what you came here for. So hi, I'm sorry, queen of long intros. So in this video, as you can tell from the title down below, I'm going to talk about the worst type of customer that you can get if you work in retail. Now, if you've never worked retail, you won't relate to this at all, but I have a strong feeling that a lot of people out there watching this have worked retail because I have so many retail stories that people like relate to what I'm saying. I just have to assume that a lot of you guys who watch these videos have worked retail. So this is kind of for you guys. Now, we all know the classic old lady. If you've ever worked at like well, literally anywhere, we all know the old lady who has all these coupons and she doesn't know that they're pretty much all expired. And once you explain to her in the nicest, calmest manner that, no ma'am, we cannot accept these coupons because they are in fact expired and they just won't work. And that's the point in which she goes from sweet older lady, sweet middle-aged lady, whoever it may be. Typically it is an older woman though. That's when she transforms into a beast of hatred and demonic possession. She is just filled with the spirit of hate. That's when this old woman becomes Beelzebub himself, okay? When you tell an old lady that her coupon, sadly, is expired, it's game over. She's done being nice. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You're gonna get yelled at. You're gonna get told that you need to learn how to do your job, and you're gonna be told that you need to accept this because it says that I can get it for this on the coupon, and so that's what I need you to do for me, or else I'm gonna call the manager and you're gonna get fired. I've literally had these sweet, sweet looking old women tell me that if I didn't accept their out-of-date coupon, that they would call my manager and get me fired. Okay. First of all, why would my manager suddenly forget how to look at the expiration date on a coupon? Second of all, do you really think that it's worth getting someone fired over an expired coupon when it's your fault that you can't read the expiration date? I don't know about you guys, but if I ever have a coupon of any kind, be it to a clothing store or a furniture store or Lowe's, Walmart, anywhere, if I have a coupon, I'm going to check the expiration date. And not only the expiration date, the requirements for the coupon. These old women also get extremely drove if you tell them that their items do not meet the requirements for this coupon. That's it. It sets them off just the same as an expiration date. So if you encounter an old woman who has a bunch of coupons, definitely be careful because she is absolutely the devil in disguise. I'm sorry to tell you. The next worst kind of customer is not really as bad as the old devil woman. By the way, these aren't in any order. They're just, you know, different customers that are just terrible. So this could be anybody. That's the scary part. These kinds of customers could be anybody. You can't profile these people. You don't know until you're in it. So basically, this kind of customer is the kind of customer that when you go to scan something and it has no barcode, they hit you with, "So it must be free, right?" No, it's not. It's not free. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not free. I can't give it to you for free. Now, of course, these people are making an attempt at a joke, and it's probably funny the first 5 times. But when you work retail for any period of time, could be a week, a month, 4 years, 20 years, you're going to hear this way more than you ever thought that you could even imagine. You're going to hate it so much. Yeah, it was funny at first, but really, no. Sorry, no. The next worst type of customer is the dreaded person who gives you change after you've opened your drawer. Now, a lot of people think that this is dumb because kids nowadays, they don't know how to count. No, that's not why it sucks when people give you extra change after you've opened the drawer. It sucks because, for one thing, you're put on the spot. 2, it can confuse you because if you have a really long line, I don't know if normal customers who've never worked retail knows how it works, but if somebody's total is $18.24 and you give me a 20, the cash register is going to tell me how much change to give you. Now, if you give me extra change, yeah, I could do the math, but it's going to confuse me and possibly mess up the drawer, especially if I have 5 people behind you who are trying to get through this line and you're holding it up. It's just a stressful situation. I don't know about other people, but I get really stressed out when I have a long line or when I even have to keep anybody waiting. So if you're gonna try to fish out all of your extra coins and whatever out of like the bottom of your endless Mary Poppins purse, how about you do that before you hand me a $20 bill? Okay? Okay. The type of customer that probably bothered me the most when I worked in Walmart, which is the only grocery store I've ever worked in, the thing that bothered me the most there is when somebody comes up to the register with a buggy load of crap and puts it up there, and you start ringing everything up, and then at the end you have about 20 different frozen or refrigerated goods that they say, "Oh, I forgot to put these back." No, you didn't, girl. No, you did not. You did not forget to put those back. You just didn't want to. So let's not sit here and play games like, oh, it just slipped your mind to put all these 20 cold items back. No, it did not. No, don't even lie. That's what makes it even worse, is that you say, oh, I forgot to put these back. I'm so sorry. Do you know what happens at that point? 1, I'm angry that you allegedly forgot to put these things back. And 2, I have to shut down my whole register so that I can go put away the things that you were too lazy to put away. Do you see the problem here? So then that causes them to have too few cashiers in the front of the store, and if I don't put this stuff away immediately, then it's going to go bad, and that's going to be product that went to waste all because you didn't want to put it back where it belongs. Now, I know a lot of people will come at me and say, oh, well, isn't it your job to put things back? No, it was not my job to put things back. I was a cashier, not a stalker, not somebody who does go backs. No, that was not my job. Did I still do it? Yeah, I still did it because I didn't want to cost the store money by losing product, okay, because that's not good. So I and many other cashiers would have to turn off our register and go and put back all of the frozen stuff that other people are too lazy to put away. And that sucked because I mean, we didn't really have a choice because none of us wanted to be the one who had to go and say, hey, there's about 4 frozen turkeys that are now ruined. So please, if you have stuff that you don't want, just put it back where you found it, or at the very least, if it's cold, just put it back somewhere that is cold. Because if you put it somewhere that's not cold, it's going to be ruined. And finally, this is just something a little bit nitpicky that I personally don't like and my coworkers also didn't like when I worked at Walmart. I'm sure many of you can relate. I just thought that this was very rude when customers would do this. If someone is paying in cash and I tell them the total, more often than not, they would take their cash and throw it at me. Mind you, there is a space in front of the register near the keypad, which is supposed to be for if you're writing a check and you're writing it right there. The nice thing to do is to set the cash right there or hand it to me when I have my hand out in front of you. So here's what would usually happen. I would hold my hand out while they were getting out or when they had the money out. And so my hand would be like this and they would do this. Or rather like this. Since it's, you know, they're out here, my hand's out here, they're right here, and they do this. So the money comes at me and not in my outstretched palm, which is, you know, outstretched so you can place the money inside. If you're paying in cash, please don't throw the cash at the cashier. Because I promise you, their day is not going well and they are not paid enough to put up with your crap. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me again today. Leave me a like if you like this video. Like it if you can relate. Comment down below. Tell me your experience. Can you relate to this stuff? I know there's probably going to be people who are telling me that I'm whining and complaining and that I shouldn't complain because it's your job. Okay, well, in case you didn't know, retail employees are not slaves. I'm so sorry. Anyway, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.